Hey yo, I go by the name of DJ Bandana Black. Mr. Well Connected, even more respected. AKA I am Buffalo. And I now present to you Dunny Gage. It's called Buffalo. This one's for the streets. I tell them one time, keep counting my feet in the streets.
DJ Bandana.
My swag was down, my luck was up.
It's called right back up.
Backwards.
You don't get to a point like some
You know what it is, man. We in the building. It's your boy Piffy Trilliamz. In the building today with my boy Dunny Gage. It's been a minute.
That's a fact.
You know, we got some things to talk about, man. So I'm gonna let him get right into it, man. Y'all know what this is, man. Let them know, Dunny. Let them know we here today, man.
Man, you already know, man. I'm here with my peoples, man. Salute, man. Sheep Journal. Been rocking with the boy from day one.
You know it.
Years and years. You feel me? Salute, man.
Factory. So, you know, you got a lot going on with the music and all of that. Just let them know, first off, let them know where you been. Let them know, like, you know, what's going on with that, what you got going on.
Right. I've been in the A, man. I've been back and forth to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? I've been really out there just trying to, you feel me, get my foundations built, you know what I'm saying? Songwriting. I've been out there heavy studio sessions and just working with other artists out there, man. It's just been all love, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to put the city on, man, back home.
Not to give them too much, but who's some of the people you working with out there?
A lot of upcoming cats, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of new artists. Like I said, I don't want to give them too much because I'm doing a lot of writing behind the scenes. But y'all gonna see real, like, ball drop, y'all gonna see full, you know what I'm saying? We coming full force with it, like, just love.
Okay. Now, being on the Atlanta scene, give them the difference of that. You know, I'm back in the loop, you know what I'm saying? So I've been back in doing shows and you know, seeing the talent. You know, like I used to, you know, discover all the local talent and all that. There's a few people out here buzzing. But with you hitting the road and being out of town, let them know the difference with that. You know, the difference in, you know, pushing your music here in Buffalo and then the difference in pushing your music out there in Atlanta. And also, you know, if you did any shows, let them know the difference between doing shows in Atlanta and doing shows, you know, here.
Right, that's the big difference too, you know what I'm saying? Mainly, honestly, just to keep it G, I feel like, you know, Atlanta is more as a musical city, you know what I'm saying? So they just embrace music more a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say they support more than, you know what I'm saying, Buffalo, but they just embrace it more. They quicker to run out and go support something, an upcoming artist or a show than anybody. So, you know what I'm saying? Just being around that type of love and support, like where somebody really just going out their way to support you, you know what I'm saying? It's a big difference, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the shows, it's just like I realized I had the New York, you know, when I first got to Georgia, I had the New York wave, you know what I'm saying? Like this kind of New York sound with it. So I just had to, you know, switch it up a little bit to cater more to a southern crowd, you know what I'm saying? More than just, you know, New York, you can probably come bars, you know, they want to hear some bars and shit like that. Out there, they ain't really, you know, too deep into the bars and shit, so they want to hear, like, you know, some catchy shit, and, you know, I just had to switch my lane up a little and combine both of those, you feel me?
Now give them that difference. Give them the process of the songwriting. You know, give them a typical day in the studio with you.
Typical day in the studio. Like me, I like the beat is everything, you know what I'm saying? So if the beat is hard and I immediately can go right in, right off the beat and just, you know what I'm saying, try to start working on a hook or, you know what I'm saying, a bridge or whatever. Because I know in Atlanta, like I said, they in the catchy shit. So it's like, if you can come with a catchy hook or chorus that's rememberable and still, you know what I'm saying, melodic, then they gonna fuck with that. So that's just my big thing, like just trying to find something that's hard but still, you know what I'm saying, catchy enough for them to be able to vibe out to, you know what I'm saying, but still be saying something at the same time. So I just try to combine, like, you know what I'm saying, a little wordplay with melodies and hard beats, and you feel me? Do it like that.
As an artist, explain to them you as an artist, what crowd you try to cater to, or is it just everybody? You know, some people make certain music for certain people. Some people make trap music. Some people make R&B. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let them know, like, your lane, or do you have a lane?
I did, I did, but then I just realized I want everybody to fuck with my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you don't mess with a particular song, I want to have something that you would like. So I just try to brand it out a little bit more. I don't want to just be the street, make street songs or club songs. I just try to do a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? So over the years, just like storytelling and lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Working on lyrics and getting the hooks official. You know what I'm saying? Getting my hook game official and beats. So I just try to, you know what I'm saying, combine all of that. So it's at the end of the day, you gonna fuck with it. Everybody might not fuck with one song, but I know you gonna fuck with something else. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when you writing your music, just take them through your catalog a little bit. You know, your resume. First, we're gonna take them all the way back. I wanna go from that first rap you ever wrote. Like, take me from there all the way to now.
Right. Well, I originally, like, the first raps I was writing was, like, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, just on the block and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. I had an older nigga, shout outs to Dunny Gage out here. He was, you know, he was in the music scene years ago, like, with the older G's, and I just was kind of, like, up under him. He would come get me from the hood, bring me to the studio, and let me, you feel me, soaking what they was doing and shit. So I started putting my little bars together, and they was, like, I ain't even gonna lie, like, they was fucking with my shit almost harder than a lot of everybody else. So, you know what I'm saying? That kind of let me know, like, damn, I'm alright with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So
how old would you say you was when you wrote that first rap?
Well, the first rap I wrote was really, like, I probably was, like, 8 or 9. You know what I'm saying? I had a little tape. My mom's got that joint somewhere. I had a little tape, little freestyle and shit.
Right.
But, like, the first time I really officially went to a studio and recorded it and shit like that, I was probably, like, I'm gonna say like 16, maybe 16, 17, you know what I'm saying?
And who was some of your influences? Like who made you, like, who was it that you heard was like, you know what, I might could do this, or I might want to rap like him, or I might want my, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right. I gotta shout out, like I said, I gotta shout out my man Dunny Gage, cause without him I probably wouldn't even know what the studio, you know what I'm saying, that studio life was about early on, you know what I'm saying? So shout outs to bro, cause he was doing this shit out here, like, on a level where, you know what I'm saying, like, a lot of people wasn't, and I got to experience that firsthand. But back then I was really on, like, Cassidy and, you know, real punchline, Lloyd Banks, and, you know what I'm saying, the real punchline artists, Fab, all them type of shit. So that was my original music, just trying to come with the hardest metaphors or punchlines, and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that.
So how important do you feel, so do you feel it's more, because I'm hearing you say, you know, you got the New York sound with the bars.
Right.
And then, you know, for Atlanta, you focusing more on that hook, that catchy hook.
Yeah.
So let them know, like, how important is it to have that street banger and then that song that could hit radio? Because a lot of people don't understand that you might could have 1,000 mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? But it gotta be that one to get you over the top. You know
that's a fact, and that we see that a lot. Like, we see rappers that we've seen for years just never make it to that one point, you know what I'm saying, with that record. So that's what made me be like, I don't want to be that, you know what I'm saying? Because I came from metaphors and punchlines and shit, so I started from that, but I realized, like, everybody ain't, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear that in the club.
Right.
They don't want to hear certain shit in the club, so you got to be able to switch your shit up and, like I said, be able to cater to other artists, other genres, other areas. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can go to the South, if you can come back here, you can go other areas and they fucking with your shit, then you know what I'm saying, you got something going. So I just never try to keep my shit in one lane no more, you know what I'm saying?
Now, what song or songs have you ever heard played in a club or played in a, you know, you being out somewhere, like, yo, that's me? Give them that experience when you first heard your song played somewhere. It ain't even got to be a club. Like, it could be a nigga riding around and that's my, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The first song I had was, it's crazy because my very first song ever was She Got Me. It was a song called She Got Me. It was like, for the females and shit. And that was literally like the first song that when I came to the streets, I said I'm putting it. And that shit went crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was on the radio all the time. Cool. And that was really the one that had everybody rocking with me from the jump. You know what I'm saying? So like I really kind of was blessed on that part. Like my first song, really, it didn't go, you know, it didn't go viral and shit like that, but it did in the streets. It got that buzz. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you need the streets no matter what.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The radio and all that shit is cool, but you need the street. They gonna let you know what's real. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
Right. Now, so you say you've been doing music for how long?
Well, officially, I really count when I came home. Because when I came home from jail, that's when I really had it in my mind. Like, I'm doing this shit full throttle, and this is my job. This is going to be my career. So, I really say since 2008. You know what I'm saying? So, really, almost 11 years now.
How important do you feel it is to stay relevant as an artist? You know, because a lot of people, you know, they come and go. One-hit wonders. You know, so how do you feel important it is to be relevant, and what do you feel keeps you relevant?
It's very important, man. Like, a lot of people don't know, like, it's people, like you said, it's people that come and go. This shit like a washing machine. Throw rappers in. So it's like, you take off 2 months, just that quick. You fell off to some people. You know what I'm saying? They don't hear from you for months. They like, oh, he fell off.
Somebody
else coming in, and some new news going on, new scandal, whatever. So it's easy to get forgot about out here. You know what I'm saying? I realized that firsthand. You know what I'm saying? I took a little break off after just pushing for years and years. I took one break and niggas was like, yo, you fell off, bro.
Right.
You washed.
You
know what I'm saying? Yeah, like,
right.
And I'm like, damn, I'm just behind the scenes. I'm trying to do it right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that just staying focused is everything in this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it might not pay off right away. You feel me? But when you about to quit, it seems like that's when everything start falling into place. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep that. Longevity is everything. You feel me?
And so for you, Dunny Gage, what do you feel, you know, keep you relevant? You know, like I said, you know, you've been going a while, so a lot of people might not know what's going on or whatever, where you've been or what, you know, so what you feel keep you relevant?
Really, my fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, without them, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to give up this shit so many times. You know what I'm saying? Like, without them, people just still quoting my shit, or, you know, I got songs I put out 10 years ago, people still sharing them today, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like knowing that you got a bunch of people out there that really want to see you reach another level than you already reached and continue to prosper, man. I feel like I can't quit until I do, you know what I'm saying, really do it big the way I'm supposed to.
So, with your music, what is the direction you going right now as far as you know, the music?
I'm really right now, like I said, I just been behind the scenes a lot, like, and I just really want to work on songwriting more and just, you know what I'm saying, not really just being so much on the camera side of things, because I realized that ain't everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I thought coming into this shit. I just want to be in the spotlight and shit, but there's so much other shit. So many other positions in the background that need to be played, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's really what I'm on, just trying to learn the behind the scenes shit so I know for myself, you know what I'm saying?
Now we had we did an interview, what was that, last week, right? And we was talking about being independent versus signing with a label. You as an artist, and you know, I kind of do this with every artist. Explain to them, you know, for people that might not know, the difference between being independent and signing with a label. And then, after you do that, I want you to say, you know, what you would rather. Would you rather be independent, or would you rather be on the label? Why and why not?
Right. I think the difference is, to me, I feel like a label is just like alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like if you're doing it independent, if you can afford to and do things that a major label can do independently, then you don't need no label. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really just, you're going to be owing in the end. You know what I'm saying? They taking out. So if you can do that on your own, I don't suggest nobody to ever, you know, sign with a label or nothing. But sometimes a label can do things that independent artists can't do. They got reach and connections that
You
independent.
need that backing.
Yeah, they got the backing, they got the finance. So it's like it's hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, it'll have to really be on the situation. Like if I feel like somebody really got my best interests at heart, you know what I'm saying, and really see my vision and can understand my vision, then yeah, you know, we might link up and make something happen. I personally want to do it independently just because I did it all these years and I felt like, you know, I was slept on and, you know, I was these same labels that I was reaching out to is like, I was reaching out to them already. So it's like, I ain't really checking just to run and you know what I'm saying, get a bag from somebody and have them do the same stuff that I'm going to do anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, you know, like I said, you know, you taking them back to that when you came home. I remember, you know, us meeting when you first came home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We still got that interview and all that. But, you know, now we come full circle and now we here again. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like I said, you know, some people may be wondering what's going on with Dunny Gage, what he doing. You know, this is an update for them, and you know, to keep them up on what you got going on. Now, I know it's something else that you know you want to talk about. I don't know if you could talk about it. If you can't talk about it, you know, to let them know that too. Like, what else you got going on as far as your music and whatever else.
I'm really just planning to take over right now, bro. I'm about to, like, everybody know me. I've been going hard for years, man. I'm about to really this about to be the 2019. I'm about to put everything, all the energy, all the finance, everything I can. I'm about to turn up with this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I got eyes on me right now, and it's just the perfect time. I got the support, my city behind me. They've been waiting forever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to just turn up performances, mixtapes, singles, videos, photo shoots, interview, whatever, everything. You know what I'm saying? We just about to attack and just put our foot on next. You know what I'm saying? The whole 2019. I said I've been songwriting and like that's something that I realized that I really love doing. You know what I'm saying? Just creating, helping others create. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a major thing that I'm gonna be doing in 2019 as well, just behind the scenes writing, putting my pen to work.
Alright. Now you said shows, like you got shows coming up.
Yeah, I got some shows coming up. You know what I'm saying? The I'm looking to get some set up out here. You know what I'm saying? The next couple months, and once we get everything green lighted, and just like I said, just turn up, hit these stages, and let them know like we here, we here now.
Now you got give them your social media or where to get your music, where to get your how to stay in touch with you.
Add me on Instagram. My Instagram is Dunny_Gage. Twitter, I'm Dunny Gage 716. Facebook, Dunny Gage. Snapchat, Mr. Buffalo 716. That's it. SoundCloud, Dunny Gage. YouTube, check me out on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe. We about to be dropping a whole bunch of new content. You know what I'm saying? In the next couple months.
Page. What's the YouTube?
Dunny Gage 716. That's the YouTube page. So make sure y'all subscribe, and man, show the boys some love, man. We about to give it our everything out here. You know what I'm saying?
Now, we're gonna do, because I know you got something else to tell them too, but before we do that, you know I put everybody on the spot. But now I'm gonna do it different today. I'm gonna try to switch it up every interview. I'm gonna do it different today.
Right.
Usually I put everybody on the spot as an artist. I make them freestyle, whatever. But today, now since this I'm gonna do. Like, when I touch y'all and I do this freestyle thing now I wanna know where y'all mind is at. So now, how we gonna do it today, I'm gonna throw 5 words out there.
Ooh.
And he's gonna give you about 3 to 5 bars for each word.
3 to 5 bars?
Yep. We're gonna go just like that. So the first, you want me to go word for word, you gonna go to bar, or you want me to give you all 5 of them and then you go?
However you wanna do it. However we gonna do it. Let's get it.
Alright, so the first word, street.
Street?
Mm-hmm.
So what you want me to spit a bar with the street? What street in it?
Give me three with the street. Then once you go to that last one, I hear you going to your last bar, I'm gonna give you the next word.
Okay, street. I said shout outs to the streets. You know it's DG, Street Journal Online, and you know how we be. 10 years straight, we been doing it in the streets. And don't nobody want beef. You know we got the heat.
Performance.
Talk about performance. I killed a lot of stages. You better ask about me. It ain't too many gauges. Killed the stage of Meek last year. The streets, you already know.
Presence.
Shout out to the presence. I'm thinking about the future. I used to be in the past, but hold on. Alright, go ahead. What's the next one?
Underground.
Underground. I mean, I've been underground for a minute in the town. I know how I get down. I'm always around. Just left the A, cooking up down, blowing on the brown. You know we back down. Swag one.
Buffalo.
Oh, don't even ask about the low. Y'all already know. I'm Mr. Buffalo. I rep this from the motherfucking top to the flow.
Atlanta.
716 ATL. That's my second home. Shout out to Atlanta. I got bras in Atlanta. No panda like designer.
Was I getting 5 or I getting 4? We got one more?
You got 4 and one more.
One more. It's Piff.
Shout out my nigga Piff. I ain't even gonna tell y'all. Real niggas from the streets, I ain't gonna fail y'all. My man hit me a minute ago. He came through, man. That's a real nigga, man. You know how we do. Shout out my nigga.
So, you know what I mean? We just do like
I'm impressed.
we do the lyrical exercise, man. That's what I call that, man. And then y'all niggas start doing this in y'all interviews, y'all jacking my shit.
No, that's a fact. I ain't never seen that.
Word,
I ain't seen nobody do that.
No, we ran through gave them the music, we gave them your social medias, gave them a little bit about, you know, the resume. What else you got for them? I know she want to tell me.
Oh, shout out to my artists, man. I've been working with some artists. Shout out to Alexi Navaroli.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she out here, she bubbling, she doing her thing, R&B singer, you know what I'm saying?
Salute to her, I got a link.
Yeah, you gotta link you with her, man.
Wow.
Gotta get her on here.
Wow.
And she got a good soul, she got a great voice, and she just hungry right now, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna hear a lot from her. She got a new single she just dropped, I'm in Love with a G. It's on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Alexis.
What's her name?
Alexis Navaroli. You know what I'm saying? Add her on Instagram, Alexis Navaroli. That's Navarolli, I think. You know what I'm saying? Or NAV. Navaroli, you know what I'm saying?
Look her out.
Yeah,
Look
look
her
out
out,
for her,
yeah.
man. She putting on for the town on the R&B side, man. She's just hungry out here, man. Can't wait for y'all to see what she got coming.
And what else they looking forward from Dunny Gage?
I said I'm doing a manager, so I got some models I'm about to start pushing. We about to get the Swag 16, the whole label, just, you know what I'm saying, take it to the top. We about to start signing people and working with other artists in the city and just trying to, you know what I'm saying, help Buffalo get where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? Any position I could play in that, I'm here to play that position. You feel me?
Now you say you're gonna start pushing some models. Give them a little bit about that.
Yeah. I just been blessed to, you know what I'm saying, like all the models that are around the city, you know, on the come up, they've been fucking with me and just supporting me. So I'm like, it's only right I link with one of them. You know what I'm saying? Just try to connect with them. I'm in the A, I'm around a lot of that.
Right.
So it's like, I just said it's only right. I got a few models I'm gonna be working with. Starting 2019. Shout outs to Candy Doll. And a few others that y'all gonna see real soon, man. So we just trying to get the label, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to push the shit ourselves before the help start really trying to come. You feel me?
Alright. Well, I mean, I know what it is, man. It's your boy Piffy Trilliamz. I'm here with the boy Dunny Gage. Street Journal, y'all know how we do, man. Anything else you want to tell them? Anything else you got?
Nah, that's it, man. Shout outs to the whole 716, man. I love y'all. Y'all been supporting the boy from day one, and a lot of people don't get that love, you know what I'm saying? They city, they complain and say, yo, you know, we don't get no support or whatever. I honestly been blessed. I got a lot of support out here, you know what I'm saying? Really don't see too much hate. And I just gotta thank y'all. Shout outs to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even from there. I came out there and they immediately supported me and backed me like I was from there. So shout outs to them, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to make everybody proud this year, you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Street Journal. Y'all the #1 shit I fuck with in the town on the camera side, on the interview side. I've been rocking with the boy for years, you know what I'm saying? So y'all already know I'm fucking with y'all for life.
Alright, now, before we conclude the interview, I know my man had a special announcement, so I'm gonna let you tell him.
Right. Nah, I just basically, you know what I'm saying, I've been getting a few offers from a few labels, you know what I'm saying? They've been supporting the way they seeing the work that I'm putting in, you know what I'm saying? And I might have a situation going on with Sony RCA, you know what I'm saying? They contacted the boy. They definitely interested in, you know what I'm saying, getting behind what I got going on. So blessings is coming, you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful, man.
That's dope, man. Like I said, man, shout out to the boy Dunny Gage, man. We had to come back and give y'all that special announcement. Like I said, stay tuned for everything he got going on in 2019. Street Journal, Piffy, Trilliamz, Dunny Gage, we in the building.
Every time I hit the ground, hit the ground, hit the ground. Every time I hit the ground, hit the ground, hit the ground. Like I write,